Hi, this is Armando with the Boxing Corner here, talking about a fight that just happened about 10-15 minutes ago. It was a fight between Felix Sturm and Sebastian Zbik for the WBA not the super middleweight, the regular middleweight title. Felix Sturm obviously has had a lot of title defenses. He's been a middleweight champion for quite some time. I think they said about 6 or 7 defenses consecutively. And Zbik, while kind of a feather-fisted puncher, lost his last time I heard from him. He lost against Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. Last year to win Sergio Martinez's belt, which I thought that was kind of bullshitty. But anyways, the fight just happened in Germany, and it started with the first round being a close round. I give it to Zbik because I think he kind of was a little bit more busier than Sturm. So yeah, the first round was a close round. The second round, I was having trouble with my stream. I ended up trying to find another one, so I pretty much missed the entire second round. So I'm not sure exactly what happened, but that doesn't really matter because what happens later on. But anyways, third round, again, it was a close round. I think Zbik had it. Kind of a toss-up round. The fourth round was definitely a round that Sturm was winning, and pretty much from round 4 all the way to round 7 was all Sturm. Sturm was landing the harder punches, the cleaner punches, even though Zbik would kind of he was a little bit more active, but nothing was really connecting. He was kind of like throwing, but was kind of like landing on Sturm's like gloves, while Sturm was covering up. But for the most part, Felix Sturm had a good chunk of the middle rounds. In the 8th round, Zbik did come back, and I felt he did enough to win the round. Based on it seemed like Felix Sturm just kind of took a back seat and took a breather during that round. So I gave it to Zbik because, like I said, he was just more active. In the 9th round, again, was all Sturm the entire time, and in the end, at the end of round 9, it didn't continue because Sebastian's corner decided to call the fight off because, as you can tell, like in the middle of the round, you can tell Zabik's eye was starting to get a little bit knotted, and it looked kind of like, like I said, throughout the middle rounds, that Sturm was definitely beating him and landing the cleaner, more effective punches, and it took a toll on him to a point where, like I said, in the 9th round, they stopped the fight because of that. I think it was a good stoppage because if it would have continued 12 rounds, I think Zbik would have taken a lot more punishment, and Sturm was clearly winning the fight. I mean, if it would have went to 10 or 11, Zbik would have definitely needed to knock him out to win. So it may seem kind of like he could have still fought to the 12th round, but it would have been pretty much almost a blowout for the most part. But they stopped the fight. I thought it was a good stoppage before Zbik took any more punishment. So yeah, that's pretty much the fight. I thought it was a little bit more competitive than it was, but Sturm's experience kind of kicked in, and he looked a lot better in this fight than he did against Matthew Macklin, definitely. So maybe he's kind of turning the ship around a little bit, but we'll see we'll see who he decides to fight next after this. A Macklin rematch. Who fucking knows? I don't even know. I would like to see him try to unify the belts against Sergio Martinez. Maybe fight even Julio Cesar Chavez Jr., but that's a whole different predicament. But anyways, thanks for watching The Boxing Corner. This is Armando, and I'll see you next time.